A change in the dinar rate breaks that parallel market, so to me with the mechanisms put in place yesterday, now they can pull the trigger. Do you realize how long we have been waiting for this news to get off the sold dollar in payments for imports and be done away with these corrupt currency auctions? Yes, Iraq is now officially out of the sanctioned mode of paying for imports. Can the news get any better, other than getting the RV of course? Wow. 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 Yes, it's done. I see this process moving ahead now very nicely. Gazette number 4805 was written and it is all about the amendment that they did in the budget, but it still has not been released to the public yet. Outside illicit trade have been warned about shocks the dollar auctions are going to cease and apparently within this year. They did say that was not going to be specifically on any day. They suggested that timing was open, yet to be within this year. Emo that could be any time or any day they choose. Those that are not associated with a global correspondent bank or hooked up with system already have been warned all year long. It is on them now if they suffer losses. This shows there is no stopping Iraq's monetary reforms. The IQD is being introduced to its basket members. These foreign currencies that are coming in through the contracts, some of them, if not most of them, will be playing the part in the float of the Middle East basket. Why is it that this basket is the next chapter in our study? Because the CBI auctions are ending on December the 31st of this year and there will be no restrictions on the Iraqi dinar on an international level as it was before. This is Article 8 compliance which allows them to stop the auctions. Once the float increases the international value of the Iraqi dinar, it will start to pair to these currencies in this basket, and EMO it will quickly rise in value due to the demand that we are seeing right now. The Central Bank of Iraq decides to add the Saudi Riyal and the Jordanian dinar. The CBI shut down 49 more companies. They were those that were the ones who were doing money laundering, and that should be the final 5% that they've been talking to us about every day. All day we hear from the IMF praising Iraq and even Sadoni talking about us being stable and strong. It's all over here in Iraq. It looks like this all saying we are about to go international. Frank, that is the key. That is the next step. Once we go international you won't need me no more. You are about to go with a new exchange rate, God willing. I think they have the blessing of the United States Treasury. I think Iraq has the blessing of the World Bank. I think Iraq has the blessing of the Bank of International Settlements. And I have the feeling the World Trade Organization is just waiting and biting their knuckles because they know the amount of money that's going to move through there is going to be unbelievable in trade. The thing I saw and made me very happy, when you see the Saudis coming with their money, now we can trade their monies, the UAE and all the Middle East countries almost. Turkey, Saudis, Kuwait, Qatar. Now we can exchange our dinars with their dinars, dirham, rial, with anything like that. That's very big guys cause the dollar, yuan Chinese, the euro is already there. Now we have all continental of Europe, Middle East, United States and now it's missing a little bit of Africa and we're done. Other ones like Canada does whatever the United States do. Australia same thing. That made me very happy. That means soon we'll be in every bank in United States. It will be tradable. If it's tradable it's going to gain a lot of values and quick. I sure hope my Iraqi contacts are accurate, sometime between now and the first of the year for a real effective exchange rate. I do have redemption personnel who have been trained on exchanging currencies, specifically the currencies we hold, and they are expected to work this weekend. This is odd going into Christmas. I hope this means something besides just finishing up end-of-year things. CBI is talking about expansion of money transfers to local new currencies, Mr. Sammy says it's the Jordanian dinar and the Saudi rial and the Turkey currency and the Chinese yuan. Frank, none of these countries have ever dealt with Iraq the way they are now because of the program rate. To me it proves we have a new rate or they wouldn't lift a finger to help Iraq. This recent move with the correspondent banks should knock out the parallel market altogether first and put the dollar in line with the CBI official rate. This was needed first. Then the CBI plans to push out the new in-country CBI official rate we have been waiting for along with the project to delete the zeros. I just talked to my CBI contact Wednesday and this is what I am told. We just have to sit tight and see what happens next. I wish I could tell you more positive news. Right now, this is a very sensitive time, things will be moving fast soon. I can't think of better news at this time. Central bank governor, opening external channels with foreign currencies eliminates the black market. Central bank governor Ali Al-Alak confirmed on Thursday that opening channels in foreign and Arab currencies achieves stability in the exchange rate, and gradually eliminates the black market. We were told of the issue of the parallel market and my CBI contact told me that this had to come in par with the official CBI rate in order to make the in-country revaluation of the dinar possible, before the project to delete the zeros could occur. They said that the new correspondent bank procedure should eliminate the parallel market. The RV is going to happen, but first things first. Member of the Oil and Gas Committee, MP Bassem Al-Gharabawi, confirmed on Saturday that there is a desire among the political forces to legislate the oil and gas law in the near future, through the return of the joint committees to work in order to prepare a unified draft of the proposed law, with an invitation extended to host the federal oil minister and the regional minister of natural resources together within the committee. Al-Gharabawi said in a statement to Al-Maluma agency, the legislation of the oil and gas law is of utmost importance on the political and economic levels and is considered one of the basic laws and regulates the relationship with the center and the region. Its legislation has become an urgent and pressing necessity despite its introduction since 2007. He added that the main obstacle facing the legislators of the law is the paragraph on the tasks of the Federal Council and the powers of the region within the Council, noting that there is a desire among the political forces to legislate the oil and gas law in the near future through the return of the joint committees to work in order to prepare a unified draft of the proposed law, with an invitation extended to host the federal oil minister and the minister of natural resources in the region together within the committee. It is noteworthy that the committees specialized in drafting the oil and gas law include the federal oil minister, the regional minister of natural resources, the general manager of SOMO, and senior staff in the Ministry of Oil, in addition to the oil-producing provinces such as Basra, Dhaka, Maysan, and Kirkuk. MP Jawad al-Yassari confirmed today, Saturday, that the continuation of political differences between the blocs and parties regarding amending the budget law will lead